guys, Estiro back with another video on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest LineageOS. This is the official LineageOS based on Android 10 for this Redmi Note 5 Pro. Here in the about section, let me show you in the Android version. Of course, this, as you can see, Android 10 over here, and here in the LineageOS version it shows that it's 8th June 2020 build. LineageOS version is 17.1, and if you keep tapping over here, as you can see, it shows this kind of really beautiful LineageOS logo, the OG LineageOS. Here we have in the security patch section, this is June 5th 2020 security patch. The stock kernel over here is the LineageOS kernel, and the build date again is mentioned over here, 8 June, and here is the build number. Now let me go back into the system. Let me show you what we get here. In the updater section, we do have this system updater. You can check for updates or even download and install updates from here. Before I talk about the flashing, let me show you the customizations quickly. Over here in the button section, we have the invert layout if you're using 2 or 3 button navigation. Here in the power menu, we do not get the advanced reboot that we have in the developer option, which I'll show later on. Here we have the edge long swipe action. If you're using this full screen Android 10 kind of gesture, you can have edge to edge swiping action. It can trigger any of these action from here. Long press power button to toggle torch is there while the device is locked. Then we have the wake device and some volume panel customization. We even have this show panel on left. So right now, as you can see, the volume panel shows to the right. If I enable this option and tap the volume button, as you can see, the panel appears to the left. Pretty handy features. Let me go back. We have the status bar section. We have the quick pull down over here. I have set it to right, but you can also set it to left. As you can see, the quick pull down works flawlessly, no issues. We also have a network traffic indicator. You can use that if you want to. And then we have the system icons or the status bar kind of icons, headset, Bluetooth, etc. icons are there. Let me go back. We have the clock position and stuff. You can choose the clock position towards the left, right, or center. So that's pretty cool. You can even have the clock towards the center. These kind of features really look cool. And here we have the show seconds, AM, PM style. You can change it to normal or small. Then we have the battery state style. You can set it to circle, icon, portrait, and text. Then we have the battery percentage next to the icon or inside the icon, or you can totally hide it. Then we have brightness slider for the quick settings panel, auto brightness, and this brightness control by sliding a finger on the status bar feature is there. This is a really cool feature in my opinion. Now let me go back. We have the gesture section. Here we have the system navigation gestures, and as you can see, we have this gesture navigation, and you can like customize pretty much a lot of things over here. You can also hide this navigation bar pill from here or use 2 or 3 button navigation. I have also enabled developer options, and in the developer options you can see there is this advanced reboot. So right now, as you can see in the power menu, if I tap on restart, it shows me the options to directly reboot to recovery or fast boot. You can also change this default USB configuration to file transfer for convenience. The only feature which I miss over here will be the 3-finger screenshot gesture. That feature is simply not here, so you have to use the power button and the volume down to take a screenshot. Now let's talk how did I flash the ROM. So the first thing you need is the latest Orange Fox recovery. Let me show you the version over here. As you can see, this is the version R10.1_3 version, the latest Orange Fox recovery for Wired or Redmi Note 5 Pro. I have installed over here. You can follow this video if you want to install this recovery on your device. And here, let me show you the downloaded files which I have over here. So I came from another ROM, so I wiped cache, Dalvik system data, and vendor. But if you're coming from MIUI, you have to format the storage for once. So here I have used this particular firmware for Wired, which is the HM Note 5 Global version 11.0.3 firmware. And with that, I have flashed the LineageOS ROM file, the latest nightly build, and I have used the Nano GApps of OpenGApps. And you just have to choose ARM64 10.0 Nano version. The LineageOS ROM files do not come with GApps preloaded, so I had to flash this Nano version of these GApps. And the most important thing that I want to talk about here is the updates about this ROM. If you are flashing LineageOS, you gotta be sure that you will get updates almost every day, as it's the nightly builds, so you can get updates almost very frequently. Like in 2 days you will get one update, pretty sure. Whenever you get an update, you can see it over here, and you can update even through this updated section, or you can just move to your recovery and flash the latest build manually. So that's how the update will work. And here let me show you the battery section first. So to the bottom you can see the screen usage or the screen on time, then last full charge section, and then we have the battery saver and performance mode. Then we have the battery manager over here, and if you want to see the full usage you can tap on the 3 button and it will show up over here. Now in the display settings we have the brightness level section, then the dark theme is present over there. Pure black section is there, so let me show you. As you can see, this background does not look totally black, it's kind of a gray, dark gray kind of look. So if you enable this pure black, as you can see, the background has turned totally dark. So these features really makes a difference. Let me go back, and night light option is there. Everything is really simple over here in LineageOS, so that's what I like. In the styles and wallpaper section we have this customization section. We can also customize these clocks. As you can see, there is also this grid option, and if you go to the wallpaper section, these are the stock wallpapers we have. There are plenty of like pretty cool looking wallpapers. As you can see over here, these wallpapers do look amazingly good, and you can use any of them as your daily driver, whatever you like. As you can see, these wallpapers looks really beautiful. And again, from the style section you can choose a custom theme. As you can see, you can go ahead and select whatever you want, and then we have these many accent colors. As you can see, it's not too less, but there isn't no 16 million color kind of customization. But yeah, we have some colors over here. We also have this kind of red or something, pink and stuff, orange. So yeah, we have some accent color customization, but definitely it's not as much as Evolution X or something. That's not the point of LineageOS. The LineageOS is based on like pure stock Android, and it has a little bit of customization so you can daily drive it with a lot less resources, so that your performance like stays stable all the time. Here we have full screen apps option, and you can choose whatever apps you want in full screen. Let me go back. We have the double tap to wake and double tap to sleep as well. So let me show you. Double tap to sleep on the status bar does work, and then double tap to wake on the lock screen does work too. Wake up on plug, you can disable it and prevent accidental wake up is there. Then in the sound settings, if you scroll down, you will see there is no Me Audio Direct, then touch vibration, charging sound, etc. You can enable or disable it. Dial pad tones are there. Vibrate for calls is there. Now let me show you. There is this audio effects instead of that like Me Audio Direct. You can choose whatever presets you want for this, and this audio effect should work pretty fine. The sound output via the headphone jack and Bluetooth should be pretty good. And inside security, you will not find any kind of face unlock as of right now. Let me quickly show you the fingerprint scanner speed over here. As you can see, unlocked. Now let's try with the right hand index finger. As you can see, unlocked again. So yeah, the fingerprint scanner is really fast. I would say I do not have any issues with the fingerprint scanner at all. Although I have my issues with the power button. This is quite broken. Let me try it again. As you can see, it unlocked. Only disappointing thing for me at least will be the stock camera. This is not a MIUI camera or something, so do not expect really good quality pictures. But yeah, it takes a decent kind of pictures. As you can see, there are some modes like portrait and stuff, but it's not actually the background blur kind of thing. Let me go back, and here let me switch to the front camera. As you can see, this is how it looks. The front camera and stuff should be working fine, but yes, it's not as good as MIUI camera, or you can install any other Gcam if you want to. Now if you're worried about banking apps, yes, I think you need to install Magisk over here, because the safety net test fails over here. This CTS profile match fails. So you gotta keep that in mind. You might need Magisk Hide to use banking apps in this ROM. Also, the IR blaster present on the device does work fine with this LineageOS ROM. Now let's talk about the stock launcher quickly. To the left we have the Google's Discover page, and here swiping down gets you to the notification panel, swiping up gets you to the app drawer, and the search area is pretty convenient. You can search for any app like this, as you can see. And let me show you the launcher settings quickly. This is how it looks like. We have some customizations over here. So yep, that's what we get, but there is no double tap to sleep anywhere in the home screen. But of course you can double tap to sleep from the status bar. Now here in the quick settings panel, we have the heads up and stuff. You can disable or enable them from here, and you can add more toggles in the quick setting panel from here. But there is no like screen recording option or something by default, at least in the quick settings panel, or even there is no FPS info option. Now by default there is this recorder app which is there, and with this you can record the screen. As you can see, it shows some options. Audio from microphone won't be included. Okay, so I can record the screen, I guess. So yeah, this recorder option is there. As you can see right now it's recording. So yeah, the stock like screen recorder is there. As you can see right now it is recording. Let me play it back. As you can see it is recording, and it did record my microphone's audio too. So yeah, the screen recording is there, but it just doesn't appear in the like quick toggle section. I do not see any screen recording option in the quick toggle section, but yeah, you can use that particular app to record any kind of things you want. And here is the Antutu and Geekbench score on this ROM. The daily driving performance with this ROM should be pretty good. The battery life should be pretty good. You can get up to 5 to 6 hours of screen on time with this ROM, I guess, because the battery is pretty old, so you should not expect 7-8 hours of screen on time. But yeah, you can definitely get that if your battery's health is good. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet. This is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye now.